Joining us this morning at Post 9, Dan Ives, Wedbush securities analyst, does cut his target to 310. He was at 350, but keeps the outperform rating. Dan, it's great to have you. Thanks for coming in. What about it made you say that?
I mean, if you looked up disaster in the dictionary, there'd be a video of last night's conference call. And I think the problem is that the street wanted to get details. Have the price cuts ended? Where does the gross margin outlook look? What does demand ultimately look into 2024? And instead, it was really Musk put on his macroeconomist sort of hat. And that's not what the street wanted. I think it was lack of details. And ultimately, it was a somber note for, especially when it looks at Cybertruck and you look at the margin outlook. And I think the long-term thesis is still there. But with no rose-colored glasses, I mean, this was definitely what I'd call a disaster.
Would you expect anything different from a guy who runs a company whose goods are 90% financed? Right? I mean, that's the automobile.
Yeah. Now, look, there's no doubt that that's something that's helped him and now hurts him. But Carl, I think the big issue was really around the price cuts, because as you've seen the price cuts, there was a view that it would start to end by this point. And ultimately, by having the door open and also by losing your CFO, that was, I think, a huge part of the credibility. Investors came off that call last night. I can tell you, institutionally speaking, just a lot more questions, no answers. And I think that's really the frustration, and that's why you're seeing the stock under almost extra pressure because of that head-scratcher conference call last night.
Dan, you're one of the biggest bulls on the street. You come here all the time and have talked up Tesla for years, correctly so in many ways. By the way, I'm glad you're here on a bad day, too. But what did you get wrong here?
I think what we got wrong in the short term was the price cuts were going to end. And you knew the poker move of the price cuts this year has paid off massively. And I think that's really showed from a demand perspective. But that really 95% of the price cuts, I believe, are done. I thought Musk would have put the line in the sand, maybe a few more price cuts, then we're over. Instead, by leaving the door open, I think the communication is maybe what we underestimate even from Musk. By not putting a line in the sand, that's the frustration here, because now it's a Pandora's box and you can't put the genie back in the bottle.
But how can he put a line in the sand on price cuts when we see the 10-year yield and the 30-year yield move up every single day to new highs? And if that's really what's driving it, how can you know?
Yeah, and it's a great question. I think it's really about the price cuts in China. And if you look what's happened there, even BYD and some others have started to soften some of the price cuts. And I think by continuing to cut prices, especially in China, that price war, they're actually making worse. And I think that's been the biggest thing, because you're talking about 40-50% of overall demands coming out of China. We believe the long-term story is intact. The sum of the parts thesis, full self-driving, AI, what they're going to invest in. But no doubt in the near term, and because of that conference call, I think you're definitely going to see uncertainty. It's almost an albatross right now that's around that
Where
stock.
is the operating margin? 7.6%, I think, came in. How does that... That's like closer to other automakers, right?
Well, yeah, because, I mean, they were in a massive position of strength, come down toward other automakers, and now it comes down to, does this start to stabilize, increase from here? Obviously, software. You could argue FSD is going to be a big piece going forward. Look, we've been here before. We've seen it in 17 and 18. We've been through some of these white-knuckle periods with Musk. But I would put last night as a top three, probably worst conference call I've heard from Elon, in the last few years.